All right, Saturday morning, last day in New York City. We are gonna walk over to Fifth Avenue, right here by the famous Smith and Walensky's, which we didn't go to here, but we did go to in Vegas, and it was pretty incredible. And then we are gonna walk up to Central Park, touch that so we can say we did, and then back down to Soho, and hopefully Chelsea Market for lunch, and a long drive back home. Come hang out. Charlotte's gonna give us a guided tour. So that's the Helmsley building, which we walked by and I forgot to come back and take pictures of how pretty they light up at night. I have a picture from our hotel room, which is pretty cool. And this is Park Avenue. And there's a giant, crazy, weird guy in that window. And that's a crazy looking building there. There's just so much to see and I can't stop. So we'll just keep walking and see what ends up happening. So we just had some, what was that called, Charlotte? Joe and the Juice. But that's pretty cool. The Waldorf Astoria, which I think has been under renovation since 2017. I missed an opportunity to stay there a long time ago. They had a holiday special and I don't have a lot of regrets, but it was such a good deal. I should have done it. Look how beautiful. Not the Jeep, although that's nice. Seems natural for the city, but that's pretty cool. What do you think that is, Charlotte? Stunning glare. Do you want to stay on Park Avenue or do you want to go over to Fifth? Fifth Avenue it is. That's still pretty cool. Can you see it? I can't really tell. More walking. I think we're heading back. Radio City Music Hall down there, but that's a lot of effort into that church. Again, why don't we make stuff like this all the time? It just makes me happy. Let's go. Look how beautiful. Kay's just picking out some Christmas items here at Cartier, but look at that. That's kind of wild looking. Another fantastic church.
I had my jacket, my face tucked to my jacket.
In Ferragamo. All these incredible churches here on. Again, is this something we could even do now? Have we lost the ability to make that kind of architecture? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That building's just wickedly magnificent. And another church behind it. What is that building? Yeah, I'm not going in there. Look at that. It's like Hoth. The Peninsula. I know my station in life because there's so many brands here, I don't even know what they are. Like, never even heard of them. Charlotte has. Charlotte knows all the brands. This is kind of a incredible corner. Bergdorf, Chanel, Chopard, Tiffany. Look at these windows. I'm sure that's not cheap. Look, they even have their own covers for blocking the street. You've arrived when you can do that. Look at that. They've just wrapped the whole building. Here's some more Tiffany windows. I will say their speakers are a little rough. Pretty impressive. That's pretty insane. There's the plaza. That's Home Alone, right? That crazy Apple store. And a chicken for sale.
Hello.
It's just pretty wild. I don't even know what to say because I don't have any info on it. Although I will say we walked here from 43rd and it was absolutely fine. That's kind of wild looking. Dior. It's a pretty impressive. We actually watched Ghostbusters last night, so we could try to figure out where that building was, where Gozar was coming. And that's a nice hotel room. Look at that thing. I forget what that is, although I'd read about it. The carriages all lined up. Pretty wild. And then everything I researched online said this was the place you want to come ice skate, as opposed to Rockefeller Center. That's not a very good view. These rocks are kind of cool. I love a good slushie, but oh good, they're closed because I don't think I'd be drinking a slushie today. It's a Saturday. They got a little kids area. How cool of a shot is that? Pretty neat.
Sometimes free, sometimes paid, but never expensive. And you can actually put out your music if you want. It's very nice. So the tallest residential tower in the world, and then that one was built, and then that one was built, and that's now I think the tallest residential tower in the world.
Oh, on the right there?
Yeah, that one on the right. I mean,
yeah, like some Saudi prince.
15 years, exactly.
And then they never move in.
Never even come. I don't even know why they do it. Place to hide their money. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
maybe.
Because
it'll be worth 160 million?
Exactly. Not one of them.
Right.
You know, that building right there is brand new. That one's not quite done yet. Same thing. That one's on 66th Street and Tech Park West, and it's still not occupied, I don't think. But like, that one was in court for 10 years because they're not supposed to be able to build something that tall north of 60th Street. Somehow the developers always win. This is like, if you've seen the John Wick movies.
Oh yeah.
This is the place where like a lot of the
oh right, yeah.
recognize when we go down there. But
Well, that's
cool. It's like one of the most iconic films places in New York.
It's cool because like when we went to Santa Monica, it was wild in LA because everything was a movie set.
Yes.
But I never want to go back, right? Like I hated it. But like here, like I recognize every 5 steps there's something you see or you've seen on TV. But we need more time. Like this is kind of a probe.
Closer than LA too.
Yes, well. But this is like an exploratory trip.
Really a lot of fun. You see a lot of things, like going down Soho and just walking around. Just the feel down there is so different because the buildings are lower. You know, they've been able to build higher over the recent years. But it's always been much lower down there, older. The buildings, a lot of buildings,
Cool.
1970s, 80s, 90s, those cast iron buildings.
It's really,
You have to see them. This is like,
it's unbelievable.
this was redone like 15 years ago. It had fallen into a state of disrepair. This is pretty old, and they completely redid it. Like if you come by here when the weather's good, it's like weddings in here, like just random things. But this is because of the fountain. So if you watch the John Wick movie, there's like 5 scenes that happen like right here.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Run, John!" You know. And it does have water in it when the weather's warm.
Sure. When it's just like our little lounge at the hotel overlooks like looking right at the Chrysler, so it's really nice just to sit.
I think Mike's the prettiest building in New
It's
York.
so, and I was just this morning like going, can they even make this? Could they even make this anymore?
No, it's so spectacular.
Yeah.
This is often full of water. This is very nice when it is, but still pretty cool, even when it isn't. And so that building is called the San Remo with the really beautiful with the 2 spires. Like Steven Spielberg. Spielberg lives there. Barbara Streisand lives there.
Oh wow.
Goldman Sachs lives there. That one, the low one that looks kind of cool and older, is the Dakota, which is where John Lennon. And he was killed right in front of that building.
Wow.
And that's one of the most iconic buildings in New York. Also, if you see pictures of New York like in the 1860s, it's like the only one there. There's this very famous picture of people skating on this pond, and then you look up and literally it's like empty. They call it the Dakota. Very, very far.
That's so cool.
These are like
Allez, allez.
San Remo was built like it doesn't really have a purpose. Go inside, you can climb up, carry it down. This is another big public space called the Great Lawn. This is where they have like big outdoor concerts. There's a bunch of baseball fields. It's just it's wide open to whoever wants to hang out in it all the time. This is where they do Shakespeare in the Park. It's called the Delacorte Theater. So it's currently under reconstruction. It's been closed for a year, but this is like one of the great things to do in New York.
God,
It's free. You just have to wait for tickets, and it's all it's in the summer. It's they usually do 2 productions in summer, and they usually do it 4 or 5 nights a week. And sometimes they get big stars. Sometimes it's people you've never heard of. It's really fun though. It's like just a great thing to do, and if the weather's good. Totally. Here's a better look at that's the building that Seinfeld and McEnroe lived in.
Oh yeah.
Really, really pretty building.
Wow.
Again, like very blue blood, old money. Also, same architect actually, strangely enough, as those other 2. That's the other one.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Copy of those. That one's called the Eldorado. The Eldorado, even like my daughter, who's a senior in college. The first week she was home for Christmas, she said, "Let's go to the Met." So we went together, and she was like, "I just studied all this stuff in art history class. I can't believe this is here." I'm like, "Honey, you've been living half a mile from it for your entire life." kind of hit or miss with the art, but the building's always just kind of, and the inside, like the entire middle of that thing is just a big open atrium. You just walk around the outside. You can always see everything from everywhere. It's really fun.
I can't remember.
Same thing.
No, they weren't in New York, were they?
Oh.
Definitely. This is my favorite, my favorite.
Wow.
You can actually, I think if we go, somehow you can get up to the top. Maybe it's right there.
That's pretty incredible.
Isn't that great? Like you get the whole sweep of all of Fifth Avenue, all of Central Park West, and then that's that whole line of buildings, basically Central Park South and Midtown. You used to be able to see, you know, that's the Citicorp building there, the one that's kind of got, it's kind of triangular, like this.
Oh yeah.
You see, it's got like a triangular roof, kind of. That's always been that building was built in the 70s. That one's been around, but all these other tall ones.
Wild.
Yeah. It is just such a cool view when you're looking straight to the sun.
That's okay. It doesn't matter. That's so cool. So he jumps down from there?
It's the apple that hits him on the head or something. Oh yeah, like the sword or whatever. Yeah, he jumps down. And he
So imagine that we found a little Disney here.
Does it say anything?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a poison apple on somebody's head. Right?
It's very freshly repainted.
Wow.
You can kind of tell, like brand new planks, everything.
On a selfie? That's insane, that view.
That's wild. Looks like Legos.
Yeah.
I want to live in there. That place looks sick.
Oh, it's Bridge 28, so I don't think.
It is cold, so this video is not going to be great. I think we're by NYU, you said, Bubba?
Yeah, we'll walk by, I guess.
We'll walk by NYU, and now we're here in Washington Square, which is, I mean, look, I've been bundled up all week, but this is ridiculously cold, bitter, and awful. Really windy. So the plan was to go from here to Chelsea Market, and then an Uber back to the hotel, grab our bags, grab our car, hit the road, go pick up little August from school. But I don't think it's going to work. I think this video is going to be great. So we had a really good time with a buddy of ours who gave us an incredible tour that I put some of in here from of Central Park, and that was worth missing Chelsea Market for, because he knew everything and it was awesome. So this might be it. If it is, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and check this out. Oh, even with the pigeons? Cue the pigeons. I'm taking the video. I don't know much about where we are. Except I think we're in Greenwich Village, West Village, which is cool. I think once we get up here, we hang a left when this diagonal street ends, which is, and then to the left. Yeah, it's in like an old meat packing plant, so I guess we are going to make Chelsea Market. And then we'll see whether we have to pay another $85 for parking if we make it back in time or not. But, you know, you do what you must. Whew, it is breezy, guys. Breezy and cheesy. Look how pretty, Jackson Square. I have no idea what Jackson Square is. I'm saying it like it's something that I know all about. Oh yeah, Jackson Square. I met my first wife there. I only have one wife. Look, we're gonna see how much trouble we get crossing the street. Walking. Say it, Charlotte. I almost tricked her into saying it earlier. It's not the cars that are gonna get you, it's the bikes. Pretty cool. I think we're almost there. All right, we made it. Or we're about to make it, as long as I get across the street, okay. But there it is, Chelsea Market. I think it's an old meat packing plant. There's your Starbucks Reserve. I don't know what that means. We went in there the other day. Just seemed like a Starbucks. That dude's holding up traffic. Google. Port of New York Inland Terminal. Thank you. Thank you again. Who says New Yorkers aren't nice? Fur coat lady holding the door for me. Whew. It's warm, so that's nice. So Matt says we got to go to the Los Tacos place. I wouldn't let that girl go in front of me. So we'll just give you a little walking tour.
Oh, was it?
Very good noodles. This is a lot like your Philly place, right? Like your Philly place.
Yeah.
I forget, what was it called? Strawberry Market? Strawberry? Want to fall in here and see what's over here? Lots of chocolates. Sausages. Berlin currywurst. Oh, we are starting our Chelsea Market adventure with, what was it called, Charlotte? Some kind of Diablo pizza. Hard to see how good the pizza looks. They're pumping it out. We'll let you know how it is. So we ended up down in the bowels here of Takumi Taco. We got spicy tuna and what? Oh, and some kind of shrimp, chipotle shrimp. And I'm definitely not gonna film me eating those. So that was good. We just quick, right, Baba?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Quick tacos, walk up, pizza was quick, everything was quick. But you could probably spend an afternoon in there eating and drinking and enjoying things. So didn't really get the full tour. Kind of cold. Last day of the trip, we got to try to make it back to the hotel by 4:30 so they don't charge us for another day of parking. But that's it, man. That's New York City. Everything else from here is we're out. We're just driving home. I doubt I'm going to film that because it'll be boring. So thanks for watching. I'm not sure how this will get mixed together. We'll see. I don't know if today's a complete video or not. I may do some voiceover on our fantastic tour. May just cut it all up. May not post anything. Who knows? But thanks for watching. And then next weekend, back to Disney. So a little bit of New York flavor, and then on to your regularly scheduled program. Thanks. Have a great day, and subscribe. Throw me a comment. Let me know what you think. Later.